Hey guys, it's Valros here from Den of Valros. Just wanted to start a new series on my channel, just sort of where I'm checking in on where I'm at with Genshin Impact and what my next steps are, and just kind of keep you guys updated and have you come along for the ride with me. Started playing Genshin Impact seriously a couple weeks ago. I sort of tried it out a couple of years ago and then, bounced off it, just didn't get it. Turns out I don't really care for it on the mobile device as much, so that was mostly the problem. And now that I'm mainly playing on PC, it's so much better for me, because any sort of battle that takes any sort of tactics or movement or anything like that is just hopeless for me on my phone. So primarily be playing on my PC, but do exploration or whatever on my phone. So stuff that you don't really need a real intense tactical overview and keep it up with everything going on. So anyways, just wanted to go over with where I'm at. So the Fleeting Colors in the Wind event is on right now. It's sort of the Chinese New Year equivalent in Genshin Impact. And there's new banners, reruns apparently, but it's the first time I've seen them. So the first one, you got Ganyu, which I was obviously lucky enough to get. And then there's also Zhang Ling, which I will be trying for, but who knows. It seems like all the banners want to give me is Beidou. So, yeah, so right now we've got Ganyu up to almost level 60. And then I've got the Favonius Warbow at 60 as well. I don't know if this seems to be the best weapon I have access to, because I'm primarily free to play. Not exactly, but I'm not sinking serious amounts of money in here to get 5 stars off the banners, at least not at the moment. So we'll just continue on that way for now. And then artifacts we've got a blue Berserker timepiece. The blue rose from the Berserker. I've got the 5-star feather from the Wanderer's Troop, which I was lucky enough to get with a buddy of mine last weekend. And we did one of the bosses together. I think it was the Wolf. So, hats off to him. And I hope to play with him later today. And we're going to farm up some more materials for Ganyu and her weapons and whatnot, maybe artifacts. So we've got the Berserker timepiece, the purple sands. Got the Wanderer's Troop goblet. Physical damage, I know is not the greatest for Ganyu, but right now I'm just banking on that elemental mastery. May tinker with it a bit. I've got some other pieces I could probably try and swap in and see if they have a better effect on things, but right now And then got the Berserker Mask. That's tasty crit damage. And then got some other useful stats here. And that's it for Ganyu's gear. And then the next guy, Bennett. I really like this guy. He is just a tank. He's a monster in combat. Be trying to get him up to 60 here shortly. Gonna go farm the fire boss and get some more goodies for him. Actually, I think I have all the stuff. I just need to get the... That's right, I need to get the coins from the treasure hoarders. So maybe I'll go do that in a bit here. He's wielding the prototype Rancor. I don't know if this is the best weapon for him, but it's the best one I've got for him at the moment. Level 60, physical damage bonus. Guess I should get something with elemental or crit or something, but we'll see. I'm just learning still, so there's a whole lot in this game I need to learn. And then we got Zheng Ling, which I got last weekend, and she is just nuts. I really enjoy her. She's up to level 60. She is clowning around with Gooba, her fire-breathing bear, because of course, why not? And then I got the prototype Star Glitter up to level 50. So I gotta go farm some more materials and get that up to 60. I think this is a good one because she likes energy recharge, so you can get her Swirling Blades of Doom, whatever they're called. Get those going, swap her in, throw those out, and then swap out somebody else again. Oops, forgot to do Benny's artifacts. I don't think he's got anything too outstanding. He's got the Gladiator's Cup, which, attack percent. I think I need to... I don't know. I need to learn a lot more about artifacts, so... Got the Exile's Flower, attack and crit, and then he's got the 2-piece bonus. Got the Feather as well, which... not the greatest, but, you know, hey, whatever. Just trying to figure things out for now and see what works, see what doesn't before I actually start chasing down specific artifacts, which actually probably won't be for a while yet. Then you got the Berserker Timepiece, as seems like everybody in my cast of characters is using. It's got the attack percent and then elemental mastery. I'll probably have to find a different one for him, but yeah, we'll see. And then you got Gladiator's Cup, and you got the Berserker's Mask, the attack, elemental mastery, and energy recharge. So he's good to just swap in, drop his fireball or whatever his ultimate is called, and get out. But he's actually pretty fun to play because he does a fair bit of damage just on his own. Alright, then over back to Zheng Ling. Her artifacts are a little bit better, even though they're kind of all over the place. Get the Conductor's Top Hat. So hit points, not the greatest stats, but get energy recharge. Yeah, and then you got the flower. Everybody's using the Berserker Rose. Got the energy recharge, trying to prioritize that for her because I did a bit of reading, and that's kind of what everybody's saying she needs. So, and you got the purple Berserker Feather. Just a bunch of hit points. I should probably see what else I can put in there for that spot, because that's probably not the greatest for her if she's just kind of jumping in and out, dropping her fireballs, her bear, and yeah. You get the Wanderer's Troop. His hit points, attack, energy percentage, and defense. I might have to send this over to Ganyu because she's got it's the 4-piece, gives you a charged attack bonus, so that would be huge. And since Zhang Ling is not using a catalyst or a bow, which is what the magicians, wizards, casters use in this game, so might have to think about that. And then got another Gladiator's Cup, got attack 20%, energy recharge. Energy recharge is Melissio. I was prioritizing that for her. And then we've got the Conductor's Top Hat. Hit points, not the greatest stat there, but energy recharge, attack, and defense. So might have to again move this over to Ganyu and see what happens with her, see what effect that has. But we shall see. And then the fourth member of my current team is Barbara. She's a healer, and I need to level her up because I need to get, but I don't know. I think supports you can leave at a lower level, so we'll figure it out. Got your book here. This is a catalyst I was talking about earlier. I leveled that up because I had the materials and it didn't cost very much, so did that. And then for artifacts, let's start with the flower. So we've got Maiden's Distant Love, which is Maiden's Beloved set, which is a healer set. So we've got the 2-piece bonus active here. So you got your hit points, your attack. Got Instructor's Feather. So this is more for the bonus. So we've got the increase the elemental mastery. So not 100% sure if that's what Barbara needs, but we'll figure it out. It's a work in progress. And you got the Traveling Doctor here for the hit point boost and your energy recharge. So I should probably get the Traveling Doctor bonus, so then you get extra healing. And then you got the Instructor's Teacup for your 2-piece bonus, get your hit points, 6.3%, and the other one's not as important, as Barbara's healing is based on her total hit points, so that's why I'm prioritizing her hit points for her. And then you've got your Maiden's Hat, your healing bonus there. And then you get energy recharge, hit points, attack, elemental mastery. Yeah, so those are kind of the characters I'm working on at the moment. Just kind of trying to level everybody up a bit more. Got Ganyu up to 60. And then I need to go get some more materials. These flowers are Qingzhen, I think. I'll probably be much better at the Chinese pronunciations when after I've done this a few times here, but these flowers are rare and I need a whole bunch of them. Oh, gotta get this guy, the flowers, the Whopper flowers. Kind of annoying, but they're easier to find, so. And then, of course, gotta go beat up the Cryo Regis Vine, and the Hypostasis. I don't think I've seen the Cryo one yet. So, there's that. And then other characters, and of course, Razor, he's a really fun character. And he was my main DPS until I got Ganyu. And got Favonius Greatsword, probably not the best item for him, but actually, I wonder, this might actually be a lot better for Chongyu, which we'll get to later. And yeah, he's got his artifacts, I kind of swapped out a lot because I'm not really using him as much right now. So you got your attack, hit points, defense, mostly the Berserker set. Let's see what comes around here. And then I've got the Sojourner flower. But I think that was just a case of swapping it out because somebody else needed what he was using. So, yeah. So that's Razor, and he's a lot of fun, and we're going to get back to him at some point because he's great for exploring and mining stuff and whatnot. And then we've got the Traveler here, Falros, of course. So then, right now he's a Geo character rather than he's Animal right now. I don't remember. But anyways, he use him when needed for activate triggers and stuff. So yeah. And then there's Noelle here. And I want to get her built up because apparently she's supposed to be really good. And I built White Blind, the Claymore for her. But right now I'm kind of stuck. I only need a couple things here to get that up to level 50. But with her, I need to get this Basalt Pillar, which is a real pain to get. So I gotta go beat up the Geo Hypostes. And I did it before. Can't remember really how, but we'll have to figure it out because I'd like to level her up and use her more, but beat up that Geo boss. Then you got Kaya. I worked on him a little bit. He seems pretty good, but right now he's on the bench for other teams. So Official, she's fun. Her voice lines are a little annoying, but whatever. And yeah, I got a Sacrificial Bow for her. And haven't leveled it up yet. A little bit, but... And then I don't think her artifacts are anything special. I think it's just kind of whatever I had after swapping out other people's stuff, so... And then Lisa, another one you get from the story. Haven't used her much. I used her a little bit when I first got her, but once I started getting other characters from the banners, she's kind of been sitting on the sidelines ever since. Chong Yun I've got, leveled him up, haven't really used him very much, so I don't really understand exactly how he works. But I think he would make good use of that Favonius Greatsword I mentioned on Razor. And he might fit in with my team, my current team, because he's another cryo character, so we'll have to see how this works. Ning Wong, she's a fun character. She kind of shoots out these little geocrystals. There she is, twirling them around. And she's a really fun character that I hear gets really good once you level her up and gear her out very well. But I just don't have the resources to do so, but we will be looking at her in the future. And Amber, she's not the greatest, but in all defense, she did get me out of the last Ascension quest issues I had, because I needed to beat up the Lightning Hypostases boss, and, well, my team was all Lightning, with Fischl, Razor, and then a couple other characters. So she was kind of immune to my strongest characters, but she actually came in and did the job, so. And then Beto, she seems kind of cool. Met her in the story, she's like a pirate lady, so might have to do some more looking into her when I get a chance. Because it seems like with this Fleeting Colors of Flight event, it seems to be pretty much the only thing this game wants to give me in the 4-star characters. So right now she's up to Constellation 3. Because I've pulled 4 times on the banner, and I've gotten her 3 times. And I already had her before, so it's pretty funny. So we'll definitely be looking at her at some point in the future here too. Oops, didn't mean to do that. So we will definitely be figuring out how she works and the best way to use her going forward. And then we've got Jun Lee, sorry. And we'll have to, got her in a banner, the last banner, so we'll have to see how she works. I don't really know anything about her, so we will figure that out when the time comes. But for the time being, just to bring it back around, my focus will be on these first 4 characters for the time being, and possibly swap out Barbara for Noelle if I can get her leveled up to a suitable amount. And then Razor, he's fun, so I use him for exploring sometimes, but basically just figuring out Ganyu. She's really strong, but I don't think I've quite wrapped my head around how she works yet in terms of how her combat works. So yeah, so I think I'm just going to basically, for the next little while, doing the Fleeting Colors and Flight event for the next couple weeks, I think it is. I don't know how long it's on for. And just try and get that. And yeah, so thanks for joining me on this. And we will catch you in the next one. See you later. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.